Well, of course, taking to the field for the first time in this edition of the most prestigious festival in world football. No doubt looking for a performance to set a tone. There's his great local support. There are many, many who have travelled to watch them, and every one of those supporters willing them to give everything back for the cause. It is beautifully set here. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
Got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Looking for the runner. Raum. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kunde, oh, that's a nice ball. Neuer can get it clear. Raum. And it's Gundogan. Germany finding their passes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Sané. Musiala tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Knocks it out wide. Musiala! And the shot's on here. There's the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? They've played it short. And it's Toni Kroos. Raum. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He welcomes it in. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Rabiot. And Koundé. Played over towards the opposite flank. Gets his pass away. Mbappe! Toni Kroos. Gundogan. Shifted upfield. Musiala. And Raum. And it's Gundogan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Could try cutting inside here. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Raum. And it's Gundogan. Out towards the flank. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Pavard is there, and he can get that clear. Great leap! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Schlotterbeck did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Raum. Gundogan. And he cuts out the supply. Koundé. Chouameni. Hernandez. Now Saliba. Pavard. And it's Rabiot. Koundé. Hernandez. He's in space and looking for options. Camavinga. Rabiot. It's Camavinga. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Sane with the cross. Rabiot. Camavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. Neuer sends that a long way.
Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them.
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for midfield runners.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Camavinga. France looking to pass their way through. Musiala. It's Kimmich. And it's Sané. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. And the finish! Rabiot. Pavard. Spread out to the left. And here's the chance to counter. Decent hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rudiger with the short one. Kroos. Away from immediate danger. Sané.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Raul. And that has sent him sprawling. No foul, says the referee. And it's played forward. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Toni Kroos. Interesting ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pavard attempts a clearance. And it's Gundogan. It's Gundogan! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Fofana. Hernandez. And he's there to clear it. In towards the back stick. Raum. Moved on forwards. Pavard getting this one clear. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. This is promising. It's a loose ball. Pinged towards the front line. And it's Sané. Good spot, he's seen the run. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Kimmich.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Sané. And it's Toni Kroos. Oh, nice touch. Now there's a Gundogan! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rudiger plays it short. Oh, that's neat. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rudiger. Oh, it's up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Hernandez. Forward it goes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the shots! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Swung in towards the middle. Here comes another cross.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Musiala. Sané. Played out towards the right wing. Played into the middle. And now they can clear their lines. Musiala. Now it's Kimmich. That's an excellent interception. In again, shot at goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
Chouameni. Over to the left. Hernandez. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, good ball! Koundé. Heads it! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now Saliba. Fofana. And here's Griezmann. Passing nice and... He's had a shot! It is a corner. And that was somewhat errant. Germany can start a counter here. Gundogan. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Füllkrug. Now here's the delivery. Danger averted for now. Kimmich. Kimmich is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He is through here. Looking for options for movement. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gets to show off his quick feet. Nice interception, well timed. Fofana. That has been knocked clear. And he's there to get rid. It's gone out for a throw-in. Traumeri. Oh, sweet feet. Camavinga. And the shot! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
France take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Schlotterbeck. France have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. He's shifting through the gears here. Koundé. Pavard. And Koundé. Hernandez. Mbappe. He can get that clear. Saliba. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's it's Griezmann! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going out? Rabiot. Diving header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
And it's Sané. It's a good run down the right. Very nicely done. Musiala. He's got the goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Musiala. Fulkrug. He's had it taken off him. Fofana. And here's Griezmann. Oh, good spread. And that's aimed into the middle. Now it's full crook. And it's Sané. Oh, just skips past his man. And a shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kimmich's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's there to clear it. That's a throw. Kimmich. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Koundé. To Rabiot. Fiddles it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Real chance! And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's a key interception. Toni Kroos. France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rabiot. Fofana. Mbappe. He's had a hit! Rudiger. He's going to be disappointed with that. Hernandez. That is lovely. In it comes. And through to the goalkeeper. Threads one in. That's a nicely full crook! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Griezmann. Can he finish? Goal! France! And they're back in front. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. France go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Strong running down that left flank. Raul. And he's straight offside. Musiala. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rudiger. That's a good run down the left. Raul. Hits one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Camavinga. Fofana. Played out to the left flank. That's very neat. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Another chance! And the follow-up! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Full Krug. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Interesting ball. Ball played through for the wide man. Schlotterbeck. And it's Rudiger. For Musiala. Raul. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Gundogan. And the ball is out of play. Rudiger. And it's Gundogan. Now who's going to be first to this? Pavard. Well timed, excellent interception. Rabiot. Griezmann. Fofana! Oh, split-second reaction.
Fofana is offering a right smile there.
get it clear. France can counter promptly here. Hernandez. Now Saliba. Hernandez. Now Saliba. Here's Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Fofana. Spread out to the left. That's tidy. Cross goes in there. That was a brilliant interception.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Sane. Musiala. Toni Kroos. Aim forwards. Rabiot. Here's Tchouaméni. Saliba. Mignon punts it upfield. Camavinga. And it's Rabiot. It's Griezmann! Away. You won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
France blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Raum. Now Schlotterbeck. Kimmich. And it's Sané. To Musiala. Saliba. Looking for options for movement. Camavinga. Oh, a delicate chip through. And the pass is intercepted. Kimmich. Sané. Sané. It's Kimmich. And it's Toni Kroos. Sané. Nice control. Kimmich. Kimmich. Sané. Griezmann. It's Camavinga. Forwards and with intent. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has been cut short. Fofana. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Now it's Sané. He's found a way through. Sané. Hernandez does well to stand up to him. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's run loose here. Now it's... he's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So is this the start of a comeback? Camavinga. And Pavard. Here's Chouameni. Koundé. And here's Griezmann. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Defending of the desperate variety.
Sané, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Clears it away. Throw it. It's a goal kick. Toni Kroos. Raum. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Fulkrug really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Hernandez. Out of play for a throw. Schlotterbeck. Germany looking to pass their way through. It's Kimmich. Kimmich. Oh, really good feet. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Rabiot attempts a clearance. Showing good feet. Raul. Fofana. And the counter is on. Gets his pass away.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, it's come loose. Hit into the middle. Gundogan gets good distance on it. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Rabiot. That's the throw. And here's Griezmann. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Kimmich. To Musiala. Kimmich. And it's Rabiot. Koundé. And he's in on goal! Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's had a crack. Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So now the difference is 3. Good play on the left-hand side here. Gundogan. Musiala. Well, that's well seen too. Raul. Oh, it's played into the area. Now the finish! Sticks it away! They're back within reach! Mignon, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Pavard. And Koundé. Pavard. And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's Rabiot. Here's Chouameni. Fofana. And it's Griezmann. Musiala and Sané. Kimmich hops for safety. Mbappe, Camavinga, Hernandez. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That's going right the way across. Rabiot.
We're seeing very good energy levels now, Peter. Players getting into the faces of their opponents, trying to squeeze them and win the ball back as high as possible.
Seems like a conscious effort, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's kept the tempo of the game very high too, which is enjoyable.
Looks for the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Musiala. Schlotterbeck. And it's Gundogan. Toni Kroos. And that is played back to front. Hernandez. Gently done. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Sane. And back to the goalkeeper. And it's Gundogan. And Raun, Germany finding their passes. Musiala. Played out to the left flank. And he's got his cross. Chance with a header! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Rabiot. Keeper's got good distance on that. Musiala. Raun. For Musiala. Fofana. Koundé. And Pavard. Hernandez chasing after it. Well, there's the clearance. Referee's given a throw. Firmly met. Another throw-in.
Hernandez really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Great ball, and he's in here. Rabiot! Musiala. Now it's full Krug. He can run onto that. Koundé. Saliba. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. Hernandez. That's a throw. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Camavinga. Now it's Fofana. Hernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rabiot. And now the hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gundogan, aim forwards. Good ball over the top. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hernandez, given the lift of his goal. Decent progress down the left. Hernandez crosses. Oh, can he get onto this? Pavard. What a throw in. And it's Gundogan. Here's the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that is one way to stop him. And back to the keeper they go. Schlotterbeck. And it's Sané. Moved on forwards. Saliba. Played up towards the front line. It's Fofana. Turns back here, probably the best option. Shifted upfield. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Camavinga. Oh, that is a nice touch. Camavinga. A real check. Fofana! And that would have won it.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Now it's Fulkrug. No, that's been intercepted. Gundogan. And Raum. Good spot, he's seen the run. Lovely bit of skill. Great chance! It's in! Right back in the game! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Fulkrug really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And now he has two. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Rabiot. Hernandez looks to get on the end of this.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Cross goes in there. And it's Toni Kroos. Now it's Gundogan. And he's there to get it away.
Germany really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Can he put it away? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Rabiot really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Raul. And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Fiddles it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Toni Kroos. Gundogan. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for the runner. Well, they've got it again. Fofana. Played out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance to shoot. It's Griezmann! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Here's Chouameni. Camavinga. He is just caressing the ball. Hernandez with the delivery.
France certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Toni Kroos. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Sané. France moments now away from seeing this one out. Sané. Pavard is there and he can get that clear. And that was very necessary. Gets it back. Raum. Now it's Gundogan. Musiala. Got a shot away! And it's Gundogan. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Climbs up big! Nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Rabiot. And Koundé. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Griezmann. Fofana. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Toni Kroos. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Toni Kroos. Now it's Kimmich. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, important interception.
Germany have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Raum.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Fofana. Steaming on goalwards. Spread out to the left. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Goes in for the header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Toni Kroos. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's Kimmich. And it's played forward. And that has been knocked clear. Musiala. Has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Musiala, he's a sharp little ball here. So much time and space here. Can he finish? Chouameni, and it's Griezmann. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. Hernandez. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Hernandez goes short. Rudiger getting this one clear. Back in once more. Towering header! And that is the last effort of the game.